My name is Sema and I'm from London in the United Kingdom. My question is, do you think what was portrayed on Ghost Hunters, the TV series, was real, or do you think it was done just solely for production purposes? I'm really interested in what your opinion would be on that, and I love your podcast. Thank you.
I would love to answer that question because I talk about this all the time with my brother because we're both really into all those ghost hunting shows and ghost adventures and Zach and all of that. So
I've never even seen it. So
yeah, I was going to say. So, I mean, I think most people, if you watch an episode of one of those shows, you're probably going to have some moments during it where you're like, all right, guys, like really, like, especially when, you know, sometimes they react to like, oh my God, I just feel like something touched my neck, or like, you know, sometimes they're like, I feel really angry right now and feel like something's starting to possess them, things like that. There's a lot of questionable things where I'm like, okay, like this could just be a good acting, you know, situation, or, you know, they're really experiencing this. But you also got to remember that most paranormal investigators never really experience anything when they actually go and investigate a supposed haunted site, versus on these shows, pretty much every single episode, you know, they experience something, whether it's a noise, whether it's actual shadows, or, you know, a figure, or sounds. And it doesn't matter what it is. There's always something, because they can't put a show on if there's no action. Like, who wants to tune in and watch a show of the ghost hunters just sitting there asking if anybody's, are you in the room? Are you there?
Exactly. Like, I was thinking, okay, so if you have a show, you're recording it, obviously you have deadlines to meet, and you have to like create a show. Otherwise
you can't call the network and be like, sorry guys, nothing happened.
Sorry, nothing happened. So obviously when you're there to record, you're not, you know, you have a certain amount of time to get your footage, and then you got to get out. And so you got to make do with what you have for that time. And it's not like the ghosts are running on your schedule.
Exactly. It's like, oh, I don't know, guys, we might have to get creative here. And of course you have like producers and stuff like on the set with you, and they're probably like, come on, you got to get something, do something. We hired you. So I don't know.
It's very hard.
It's a lot of pressure.
Some of it could be true. Yes. Some of it not.